You're eating the same salads. You're doing the same walks. But suddenly, your clothes feel tighter. Your favorite jeans don't zip the way they used to. And the number on the scale is slowly creeping up. Not dramatically, not overnight, just enough to make you stop and think, so what's changed? Because this is where it becomes frustrating. You haven't let yourself go. You're not being careless. If anything, you're trying harder now than you did before. You're more aware of what you're eating. You're making better choices. You're putting in effort. And yet, your body feels like it's moving in the opposite direction. And that's the part that really doesn't make sense. So let's say this clearly. You are not doing anything wrong. And you are definitely not alone in this. This is something most women begin to notice at some point after 40. For years, we were told weight management was simple. Eat less, move more, stay consistent. And for a long time, that seemed to work. But now, it feels like those same rules don't quite apply anymore. And that's where the confusion starts. Because the real change isn't your effort, it's your body. The rules of the game have quietly changed. After 40, your body begins to shift in subtle ways. Nothing dramatic, nothing you can clearly see happening, but enough to change how your body handles food and energy. Your metabolism slows slightly, your muscle mass gradually reduces, and your hormones begin to shift. Each change on its own is small, but together, they change how your body responds to the exact same habits. A simple way to think about it is this. Your body used to be like a fast-burning engine. It used energy quickly. It handled food easily. You could eat a certain way, and things stayed balanced. But now, that engine has become a little more efficient. It doesn't burn fuel as quickly. So the same meals, the same portions, don't get used in quite the same way anymore. And one of the biggest changes behind this is how your body handles sugar. You may have heard of insulin. Think of it as a helper that moves sugar from your food into your cells for energy. When you're younger, this system works smoothly. But as your hormones shift, your body can become less responsive to that signal. So instead of using that energy efficiently, your body is more likely to store it, and it often stores it around the midsection. That's why belly fat can become more noticeable during this time. Not randomly, but because your body is processing energy differently. So from your point of view, nothing has changed. But internally, everything is working a little differently. The rules have changed. And no one really explains this in a simple, clear way. And this is where frustration builds, because it feels like your body is working against you. You're trying, you're making an effort, and it still doesn't seem to be enough. So naturally, you start thinking, I need to be stricter. I should eat less. I need to try harder. But that's usually where things start to go in the wrong direction. Because eating less doesn't always fix this. In fact, it can sometimes make it worse. When your body doesn't get enough energy, it becomes more cautious. It slows things down even further. It holds on to energy instead of using it. So instead of helping, it can make progress feel even harder. So instead of asking, why isn't this working? A better question is, what does my body need now? Because this isn't about doing more. It's about doing things slightly differently. And this is where small changes make a real difference. Not extreme changes, not complicated plans, just simple adjustments. This helps stabilize your energy and supports your muscle. It also keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Here's a few simple examples. Eggs with breakfast, yogurt during the day, add in chicken, fish, or lentils to meals. Walking is great, so keep doing it. But your body now benefits from a different signal as well. Strength. This doesn't mean heavy gym sessions, just simple movements like squats, wall push-ups, light resistance work. A couple of times a week is enough to start making a difference. Sleep has a direct effect on hunger and energy. When sleep is poor, you feel hungrier, you crave more sugar, your body looks for quick energy. So improving your sleep, even slightly, can make everything else easier. So if things have started to feel harder, if your body feels different, if your usual routine isn't working the way it used to, this is incredibly common. And it doesn't mean you've failed. It simply means your body has changed. And once you understand that, you can stop fighting it and start working with it. And that's where things begin to feel clearer again. If you've been feeling this shift, you're not alone, and you're not imagining it. This channel is here to help you understand what's changing and what simple things actually help. If you want to watch more videos like this, please click on the subscribe button.